welcome to Winning Creations. It's Beth here, and finally getting around to doing a video. It's been a busy time at Christmas, and New Year's just around the corner, and on the 3rd of January we will be launching our new occasions catalogue as well as celebration. This is a very exciting time of year, and I just wanted to show you one of the products which I am absolutely in love with, and it's the Brusho crystal colours. Now this is how they come. They come in a box, 5 colours which coordinate with Stampin' Up! Colours. We've got a red, an orange, a green, a yellow and a blue. Now these are just very fine crystals, so the best way to store them is either with a pin. Don't open them, don't open the plastic lid, because you'll have crystals going everywhere, and it's not a pretty look. So either a push pin or a pin, and just pierce the top. I've done them in coordinating pins so that I know what's in that, and just that is enough with that pinhole just to scatter your crystals. So the card that or the design I'm going to do tonight is this dragonfly, which a lot of you know that I just absolutely love dragonflies. So this is from our Dragonfly Dreams, and I'm just going to show you the technique. The card is printed pretty simple. It's on lemon lime twist. It's on whisper white done with the hexagonal embossing folder. It's on some of our new DSP, and I've rounded the corners, and just whisper white, which I've done the dragonfly and then just flicked it with one of our right markers. So what I'm just going to show you tonight is just the technique on how to do the dragonfly and a flower, and you can use that technique however you want, but I would definitely recommend these Brusho colours. They are awesome. So the paper that I would recommend would be the shimmery white paper. I don't know whether you can see that in the light, but it is got a shimmery white, and it is shimmery sort of surface, so you can see a little bit of glitter, and it does hold the water quite well. So I'm going to actually do a flower first. I'm going to do a couple of little things just to experiment and just to show you how these are done. So I'm just going to take my shimmery white and give it a bit of a clean with the embossing buddy. I'm going to take the Versamark pad, and hope you can all see this, and I've got the flower here from the Flower Shop stamp set, and just one of the flowers, and I'm just going to do it in my Versamark and just stamp it in the middle. These little cards are 3.5 by 3.5, and I've also got some larger ones which are a 4 by 4. So I'm going to take some white embossing powder, and I'm going to white emboss that. Now it's quite hot here in Brisbane today, so I've got my aircon on, and hopefully that won't blow too much. So we just take the excess off. I don't know whether you can see that, but it's where we go, there, it's white embossed. So then we just take our heat gun. Okay, so that's the embossing done. We're going to need our aqua painters now. Now the aqua painters are just like paint brushes, but you can actually fill this with water. And so what we're going to do, just to get our colour that we want, is just fill in just inside the embossed section, the white embossed flower section. Okay, now there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can do it with water like that on first, or you can do it on a spare piece of paper, and then and blend your colours. I'm going to do I'm going to try red. I love red flowers, so we're just going to sprinkle a bit of red, just you can see, so you might see it just starting to take effect. If not, you just take your, isn't that amazing? Just blow off the excess, so hopefully that won't stick. There we go. These crystals should only stick where your water is. So we're just going to blend those in. Okay. first flower I've done. I did the dragonfly today and just loved it, and I thought, oh, I might give a flower a try tonight. See how we go. So, yeah. You'll see that that colour's just taking up just where the water is. So if you need some more, you can just lift it over. This seems to be where the ink was. If you want more, you can have more, but I don't think that needs more. But what I think it might need is a little bit of a yellow centre. I think that would look nice. Yellow, what do you reckon? And I'm no painter, but I tell you what, that looks pretty clever. I'll just take a, down to my very last little bit of paper towel here. I have to refill. So you can just wipe your ink there. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, actually there's a bit of red in the centre here, so I might just splosh that around there. But, clean my brush, and just get a little bit of yellow as well. And just put a bit of yellow in there. You can see that the crystals are really fine. Ah, look at that, nice bright orange centre. Oh, quite like that. There we go, you can bring that colour up into your flower if you so wish. It's not the best flower, but you can get the gist of how it works. Okay, and what you can do is you can just wipe away your excess. And how easy is that to colour in? Pretty spectacular, I think, the way that it all works. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the dragonfly, which I love. So it's the same technique. We're going to get the dragonfly from Dragonfly Jeans. We're going to Versamark it up. Do it upside down, you can do it either way. Just make sure you get the tail. And I'm going to do it at an angle. And just press it down nice and firm just to get that Versamark. One thing I didn't do was do it with my embossing buddy, so let's just hope it white embossing powder doesn't go everywhere. Let's give it a go. Now, what I did do on the card today that I made, you'll see the dragonfly body is very fine. So I've just used the watercolour pencil to go up it rather than using the Brusho powder, which would be a little bit hard to do. Now, my Versamark hasn't taken on that last little bit of wing there, so just be careful when you do. Just make sure that you do press down firmly. Where's my lid? There we go. So I'll just go ahead and heat emboss that, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I've heat embossed the dragonfly, and I actually cheated. I went and did it again, so that I've got a full dragonfly. Amazing what editing a video can do. Alright, so this time I'm just going to take a scrap piece of paper. I'm going to just use the back of that flower to show you what I'm going to do, how you can blend your colours. So I've got a bit of blue. Always make sure you put your lids back on. And put a bit of green over here. See, there's not very much there, but it's just amazing how much colour you can get. And then we're going to do a bit of yellow up in here. I don't know whether you can see that, but there's very tiny little bits of powder there. So we're just going to take our pen. You can see how vivid these colours are. Absolutely vivid, and just add more water and you can move that colour around. We're just going to take a little bit of green. Now if you've ever seen a dragonfly, you know that they're a bluey greeny colour. So I've just got the colour that I want here, a little bit of blue, mix it up, and then I'm just going to colour in my wing. More blue, and the more water you add. And just inside that embossed area. I hope my head's not getting in the way. Okay, now some embossing powders are quite thick, and I think this one I've actually embossed quite thick, so it's not going to take very well. But you can get the general idea. So you make sure that you rub all that colour in. Look how those colours are blending. You can imagine that on the back as a card background. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, I think this embossing powder is just a little bit thick, so it's not getting into the grooves. See, the one today worked out a lot better. You can see that. Let's do a bit more blue in there. Oh, it still might want to go right. Be a little bit more pale in colour. And see if I can just get a bit more water in there. You can see how those colours really come to life. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, okay, I'm just going to dig our pen of white, and we're going to the yellow and mix a little bit of the green. We don't want it really yellow, because they don't have really yellow wings, but still, yellow's nice. Just got a little bit of green in there, and you can see how it's all blending in nicely. Oh, I like that. It's like a lemon lime twist I've made. Okay. And you can do it to as dark or as light as you want. You're the artist, and this makes it so easy. What we might do is just grab a little bit of this blue and just do the tinge on his wings. There we go. They're not the same colour all the way. Let's get better. Okay, a bit of yellow there. Alright, so we're going to get our paper and just dab that, and you can see where the colour's gone through the embossing. That is a bit thick there, but it's just created that beautiful soft colour. Now, as I said before, what I did with the tail is I just got our watercolour pens, and I got the black one and just wet it with the tip of my tongue, because they are watercolours, just to do the little eyes on the dragonfly. And then I got the Bermuda Bay, I think it was I used. And what you could do is just put a little bit of water here, just to wet your watercolour pencil and just lightly colour his body in, just to give it a little bit of show. Doesn't have to be really dark, just so you can see the body. And there we have it. So there's our dragonfly. So all I've done with that then, to make this card, was to get the Bermuda Bay right marker, which is here. Pretty sure that's Bermuda Bay. Yep, I've got the thick end, and I've just taken the lid off and I've given it a bit of a flick like that, and that's just a nice speckled background. Then I rounded the corners, and that's how you mounted the dragonfly. I hope you like the Brushos. If you'd like to order any of these, don't forget they're not available after the 3rd of January, but please go onto my website, www.brusho, Winning Creations, WYNNING, creations, all one word.com, and the catalogues will be available to view after the 3rd of January. But if you'd like to receive a copy, a hard copy, let me know, email me or call me. My numbers are all on the page and I can get one out to you as soon as. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you enjoy all the new products. I'll see you soon. Bye.